Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm just gonna be upgrading my tail lights. I'm gonna go now with the smoke tail lights. I previously had the red ones on there, the V4s. Now I'm gonna go with smoked ones. Um, 'Cause I wanna, now that I blacked out the whole front, I wanna go everything black. I also blacked out the trim from the windows. So now I'm gonna go more darker. So on the front, I ended up taking out that little Mickey Mouse thing that I had made for the grill, for the emblem. The thing that I had did for here, I took it off because I think it didn't match anymore since it didn't have this gray no more. It didn't look that good. So I just ended up blacking out the whole thing. So, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna plastic dip the emblems for now because I don't have $100 to drop on the emblems right now. And this is always reversible, so you know if I ever want to go back to the chrome, I could. If you buy the black emblems, you know you're stuck with the black emblems. You could actually put the other ones back, but you know it's gonna be a hassle. So I'm just gonna black them out with a plastic dip. Put my smoke tail lights on, and you guys gonna have to wait till the end so you can see how they look. But I'm gonna show you a look how they are, which one's the ones I got. So these are the ones I got. They came straight from China. I didn't buy them locally. I got them a little bit cheaper. To me, they're the same thing, you know, I don't know. Everything comes from over there anyway. So these are the smoked, the eagle eye, I think what they call them. I think I haven't seen a lot of cars with these. I see mostly a lot of cars with the clear lens, and I actually like these because they have the lens clear right here. It kind of reminds me of the V3s, you know, with the HRS ones, the high rev ones that have the clear lens, and the lights, you know, it's red, it's smoked out. I think they also have the light on the corner right here. So I think these are pretty dope. I wanted to do something different from the red ones I had. So these are the ones I picked up. They also have animation. It comes with the cord. So I'm probably gonna show the step by step. I'm only gonna show like some places because I think this one has like one more wire that's different from the other ones. But I think pretty much everything's the same. So I'm just gonna do a video on the emblems. I'm not gonna show you step by step. It's gonna be just a video on the emblems, how they turned out, and then the tail lights when they're on, and that's about it. Stay tuned. So this is what I got going now. I'm gonna have to tint the bottom light. I still have the plastic on it when I bought it. It's still brand new. So what I'm gonna do back here is I'm gonna go plastic dip this. Let's see if I could do it. Or maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can plastic dip that whole trim around there. I'm gonna plastic dip the 2.0 Sport and a cord and change the tail lights. So this is what it looks like right now. I love the way that it looked, but I want to try something different. I'm pretty sure with those smoked out lights, it's gonna look meaner. All right, so what I did, I just made sure everything was clean. I'm gonna use this blue tape to tape everything off. All right, guys, I already got it all taped up. I cleaned the emblems. When you do it, you want to give yourself a little bit of space, because when you clean it, it's just gonna peel off. It's only gonna stick onto the chrome. Another trick that I learned is to put the plastic dip warm water, and leave, every time you stop using it, put it back in the bucket with warm water, because it's plastic dip, so it gets like hard. So you want it to be warm. So it could be like liquid form. If it's too cold, it's not gonna come out right. It's not gonna spray. So now that I'm waiting for the paint to dry, this is the third coat. I'm gonna give it one more for, and that's it. I'm gonna start with the tail lights. So on these tail lights, I have a problem taking them off. I took them off once, and I ended up cracking it over here at the end on the other side. But I don't know why it's so hard to take these lights off. Usually it comes off because it doesn't have enough space over here. It's kind of hard to take off. These lights fit too snug. This one was a little bit easier. So on the driver's side, the left side, when I was taking it off last time, when I took off the bumper, I ended up cracking it right here. I had to put glue. I don't know if you can see it. So it's cracked right there. So the reason being is that when you pull it out, it hits right here. So what you usually have to do is just like push off that way. You see it already broke. So this piece broke off. So every time I put it on, I have to glue it back on, but it stays. So when I push it out this way, it hits in here, and that's why it broke right here. But I just super glued it back on. No water goes in there, it just doesn't look that nice and it looks ugly. So the new light cable comes with this one. So this one, it's the same thing. It only has 2 wires, but it has that plastic on it, so the wires don't look so bad. So this is the right side, the left side I mean. This is how it looks. So same concept as the other tail lights. When you plug it in, you're gonna come in this way to the inside, and you're gonna bring the light out, the plug out this way. You can do it the opposite way, do another. The thing is that you want it to plug into here, like that. It wouldn't be a bad idea to put tape around this. So on mine, I have this one from the center before bumper light. So if you didn't have this, you just go straight into the light. But since I have this, I have to go piggyback on this. Piggyback on that straight. And then this one doesn't have anything to connect to, like to hold it. So it just goes on like that. So make sure all the wires are, you could actually tape them up or whatever, but it should be all right. I'm gonna put the back side first over here. Push it out. That's it. Pretty good fitment. Perfect fitment, actually. I'll show you the fitment towards the end. So once you got those wires connected, just make sure you have this one coming out the other side, and this one's gonna run all the way up to the other light. Okay, one thing that I forgot to do on the other one is put the grommet back on. So just stick the wires through, give it a little bit of slack, And then put this back in. That's it. You're good. Fix the wires up if you want. You can tape them. Just make sure all the plastic's out. You can take out the plastic, but I'll just leave it like that for now. Make sure not underneath, because then you won't be able to take it out after. Make sure it's out all of the corners. Should have pretty good fitment. I like it. It's flush. Actually, the other one's flush. This one's a little bit in. This one's a little bit in. The other one's like more flush. So this, what you want is for it to be thick. So when you peel it off, it just comes straight off the letter. And when you pull it, you have to pull away from the emblem. I'm gonna show you a trick right now. Or not a trick, but what you're gonna do is you pull away from the emblem, up, or whatever way is away from the emblem. And then on the insides, or anywhere that you're missing, you get a toothpick and you take it out. I'll show you that after. So I'm gonna continue now with the lights. But that's gonna be the easy part. It just takes time. I got some overspray right here, but all you have to do is rub it off, because it doesn't stick to the paint. That's the fun part. So what I did notice about this tail light, the new one, see this piece right here? It doesn't have it. It's just like that. I don't know. I'm gonna look right now, see if it came in the box or if it's gonna need it or what. Just this piece right here, this one doesn't have it. Okay, so another thing that I noticed, it doesn't have this piece, right? I don't know. This is just like, I don't know how it's on there. It's stuck on there or whatever, but this actually goes onto some other piece I'll show you right now. And also, these lights have this little pin right here. This one doesn't have it. It has a thing for it, the hole, but it doesn't come with it. This thing. So I think maybe you could take it off your OEM ones, but I'm pretty sure these ones already came with it. Like these aftermarket lights already came with this piece right here. I didn't have to take it off the other one because I remember taking this off. But if I ended up taking this whole thing off, right? And this right here, this is where this goes connected to. This sits on here like this. Like that. So when you put it on here, it actually clips on. This clips onto there, but this one doesn't have it. I wonder if it's gonna be loose, but it's not gonna be loose because it has another pin right here. So I'm just showing you the things that I noticed that are different. So like, see this side, this is what's supposed to be on there. So this is actually gonna go just clipped on to there, like that, and it's gonna hold it in place. But on this other light, it had like a little opening for this piece right here. These two pieces go together, like that. I don't think it's gonna be loose. I don't even know if I could take that off. Well, anyways, this is gonna go like that. I'm just showing you, it's not a big deal. So when you install them, just make sure you pass the wires all the way through, and you're good. So I ended up taking up the whole piece because it's always easier to take up the whole piece. Like that, just like that. And make sure all the wires are coming out to the bottom. So here what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the nuts for the light, for it won't fall off anymore. And I think that's gonna be enough to hold it in. I think the other pieces are just to hold the trim in. So now we're gonna put this piece back on. This piece. Pretty much fine. It's a big deal. Everything feels snug, and then plus you still got the screws that are gonna hold everything together. So, all right, they're on already. Everything came out good. The trim is on good. Just have to put the screws on. I haven't put the screws on yet. So I'm gonna just show you one more thing that I seen different, and that's it. So everything goes connected the same way the other one goes. This one goes to the reverse light. This one goes to the OEM. This one goes to the one that comes from down here, goes to there. And this one, this blue one, the only thing you have to do with this blue one is connected to the one that's on this side. You're gonna wire this blue one, you're gonna wire it all the way over here to this. And that's it, you're done. Just like that. It's your choice how you want to run the wire. You want to run it through the inside, like that, and then connect it over here. So this is the way it's going to go connected. So it's all done. I'm going to show you what else I found different, but I'm going to show you the animation real quick. Okay, so this is what's different. Everything seems to be working. So the plug for the right side, it doesn't have anything to plug it into over here. Like this plug, the OEM plug. So I guess that's why it has this wire over here. That's running from that side. It's weird. So it only has the reverse light, the plug that goes down to the other light, and then this blue one. On this side, it actually does go connected to the harness of the OEM, but on this side it doesn't have anything to connect to this, so it's just gonna be like that. So that's what's different. But as you can see, the lights were working fine. Every function worked, reverse signals, everything. Looks pretty good. So I'm gonna finish with a plastic dip, and that's it. All right, back to the project. So you get a toothpick, just get it, and then stick it in there. Take out the dip that you don't want. So make sure you pull away. This one came out pretty good. Actually, pretty good. I've been doing it. This is probably like my 4th time doing it. Not on this car, but on other cars. So there it is. And then the Emblem came out alright. So what I did, I just did black trim this, but I'm probably in the future just gonna get the black Emblem. It's just temporary. Light? I thought I had a light right, another light here, but it doesn't. But it still looks good. So there you go. What do you guys think? You like them? Leave a comment. That's gonna be today's project, blacking out the emblems, putting the Eagle Eye lights on. If you have any questions, let me know. That's gonna be completed in this video. Not bad. This one didn't come out good, but I'm not worried about that.